This video is brought to you by no one. Buy my music on Bandcamp. Did you not hear what I just said? Hello friends and neighbors, welcome back to the Brownstone. My name is Rich Brown. Thank you once again for joining me this week. Today, I wanted to talk a little about the swung 16th note subdivision. I want to see if I can have you playing some funky swung 16th note grooves within the next, 10 to 15 minutes. Let's see. So first of all, I've done a few videos focusing on rhythm and playing in the groove and even playing a little bit of swung 16th note type stuff, but I haven't really delved into explaining the 16th note subdivision with any great detail. I've kind of touched on the subject here and there, but I think this video is going to focus on that a little bit more. I think I actually said that in the last video and then I didn't do it. So in the video that I posted last week, I talked a little bit about the swung 8th note and how to get to that swung 8th note. And we can apply the same science to the swung 16th note in a very simple way. So check this out. If I think of the triplet in a groove, I've got, let's say, a tempo that's around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I can do is count the triplet. Triplet, 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 triplet. So that's 3 notes there. If I take the middle note away, what happens is I go from triplet, 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 to triplet, 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 dot, 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 dot. And that is our swung 8th note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So that's very cool. That's just a simple explanation of how to get to the swung 8th note, which is cool. And you could say, yeah, that's cool, fine, Rich Brown, but 16th notes are way harder than that. You know what? They're not. And you know why? Because we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But check out the magic that happens when I just change the syllables. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the. So I'll just change the syllables. And then once I get comfortable with that, I speed that up, right? 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the da 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 da. And I'm all of a sudden singing the swung 16th note subdivision. Boom. How about that? So then the logical thing to do is, something we say here on the channel all the time. We take it to the bass. So if I have that subdivision in my head now, then I want to articulate that on a note. So maybe I'll just play G. 1 E and the 2 E and the. And you can hear how I'm swinging that 16th note. Oops, there it is. And I'm emphasizing that swung 16th by accenting the downbeats when I play that, right? So you can hear me play the downbeats with a little more of an attack. Right? So it's cool. Now that we've established our swung 16th note, let's take some of these notes away, because what you want to be able to do is isolate some of these rhythms so that you have a deeper understanding of how the subdivision works and how it can work to your advantage when it comes to playing different syncopations. So that, the difference between the straight 16th and the swung 16th is pretty drastic. If I play the swung 16th note, and then play the straight 16th note. Very different groove, right? So in earlier videos that I've posted to this channel, I've placed a lot of emphasis on the straight 16th note. So now I want to focus on the swung 16th note a little bit more, because that's, you know, that's where the funk is, that's where hip hop is, that's where so much music today is being felt. Jazz right on down the line. So this is where we're going to place our focus today. Now, now that I have that swung 16th note in my head, let's take the notes away, and I'll only play the downbeats. So if I'm thinking that I still want to be able to maintain that feel if I just play the downbeats. So I'm still thinking. Now, what I can do here, just as a good exercise, is to isolate one beat within the bar and then use that to create these little sort of rhythmic phrases, these syncopations, that once I learn to play, then I don't have to think about them anymore. You know what I mean? There's the old learn it and forget it kind of rule, where you analyze something in order to figure it out, but then once you hear it, it becomes music, and then you just know the music. You know the sound of that phrase and what you're playing. You don't have to think about it anymore. You learn it, and then you forget it. It just becomes part of the muscle memory and the subconscious. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to isolate the last 16th note of the downbeat, right? 1 EN, a 2 EN, a 3 EN, a 4 EN, a. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play all of the downbeats, and then I'm going to go through and add the ah, or just isolate the ah on each associated downbeat. And one is right here, set to 90 BPM with beats 1 and 3 turned off. And all I'm going to do is play the downbeats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to play 1 ah, and then the ah of 2, and the ah of 3, and the ah of 4. And I'm going to take my time with this because I really want to establish the sound of each of those syncopations within the swung 16th note. All right? Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are my downbeats. But I'm thinking of the swung 16th. 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN. If you don't want to count it, just say the rhythm. Use any syllable you want. Now, so the first thing I'm going to isolate is the ah of 1. So I'm just going to add that note to my quarter notes, right? But I want to keep those quarter notes. Now I'll do the same for beat 2. So that'll be, there it is, 1 EN to 2 EN up. And then once you hear it, you don't have to think about it anymore. Now I'll do 3. 1 EN to 2 EN to 3 EN up. Now I'll do beat 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 EN to 2 EN to 3 EN to 4 EN down. So once I have a better understanding of that single note, the ah, associated with each downbeat in the bar, then as I become more comfortable with that, I can really just mess around with that note. And then once I'm really comfortable with that, I can combine those two ideas and play rhythms based on the quarter note combined with the ahs of the bar, like this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's so much more that I want to discuss about this. And I think what I'm going to do in the future, I don't know if this will be a series, a particular series of videos, but I think I am going to focus on this a little bit more for the next couple of videos, 1 or 2 videos at least. And for now, I'll leave it there because you can hear that there is so much in those 2 notes, just taking the downbeat and the ahs of the bar and combining them to create some different syncopations. It can be a great exercise that really helps you to understand the 16th note, the swung 16th note subdivision in a deeper way. So I'm going to leave it there, my friends and neighbors. And, you know, as I always say, if you like this video, please do me a favor and click like, subscribe to the channel. There are also 2 ways that you can donate to the channel. I will leave a link in the description box below. Donate whatever you feel you can if you are in a position to do so. And you can also join the channel for $5 a month and cancel at any time. All the above is greatly appreciated, and it really helps to keep this channel going. We just hit 20,000 subscribers, which blows my mind. So thank you for all of your help and support and encouragement, my friends and neighbors. 50,000 subscribers is the next goal, and I think we can get there. So do spread the word, share the video, let people know that you like what you see on this channel. And until next time, my friends, my name is Rich Brown, and I will see you in the next video.